Hi everybody, it's Julie. Today we have part 2 of our mini challenge in the challenge 11.125. This is our list journal. Makes a great gift, and so we're going to continue and finish our journal today. I hope you'll join us. Have a wonderful time, and let's get to it. Also, don't forget the Etsy shop is still on sale today, and I hope you'll check it out. Okay, I know that. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and fold this in because I'm not I'll make this a pocket. Okay. And you can do just a pocket on one side. And just in case I decide not to make the other side a pocket, I've gone ahead and closed that. Okay, so now I have a pocket here. And so they, because this is possibly a gift, so they know it's a pocket. Go ahead and do that. Okay, I have another envelope to add. Okay, so I have this cute. Okay, I want to do this. Okay, I'm okay with the bits. Oh, you guys, I'm not doing this. Okay. Okay, I'm going to put this one down with tape. Okay, so double-sided tape. That works on vellum. Okay, so this one can go all the way to the side. We're almost done. I do have, we'll be adding some of the other pieces. Okay. So I'm going to leave that one going off the top. This one, I'm going to let it go out the side, the pocket. Okay. So go ahead and, okay, here we go. Take the tapes off. And of course you can put napkins on your papers, tissues on your, all those things. Remember, you can do all those things to make it the journal that you want it to be. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and fold this over. So that hopefully I can get this in. Okay, whoa. There, let's get it like that. Okay. I think it's fun, even though it says bits and pieces. I think that it's fun. Oh, we have that. We can go ahead and cut this down all the way across. And then from this side, grab that. Okay. And then just like we did before, so that they know that this is a pocket here, because it's unusual that you'd have a pocket up on the top like that, probably. Okay, and then this one over here. There we go. Okay, and then we'll take this piece and put this right in there. Okay. Actually, I'm just going to go ahead and fold it over. I will add glue here and here and here. And we don't have to close the bottom. We can leave it open, and that way you can go down further into the pocket. You can have a longer tag or whatever. There. Okay. There we go. Like that. And then this goes up. So we just need something to come across here. Okay, let's do this like we did on the other side. So you can take pieces and make pockets out of them after you have, because you can pretend like I've already bound this. Okay, so and of course you can do this before you close the pocket. You can. You don't have to wait. Okay, there we go. Now go ahead and cut this piece off. Okay, and put this up, and darn, I was like, that would be cool if that was long enough. This is long enough, but I want that to be like something that goes in the pocket right there. Okay, how about, okay, whatever goes, it's gonna have to, oh yeah, I like this. Okay. Do I already have a piece cut? Yeah, but it really doesn't have any flowers. But that'll be okay. Okay, let's go ahead and come down here. I'm not putting it on top because I don't want it to get stuck. Okay, so yeah, and this will be the very center of this list journal. Okay, now because we have fabric, I'm going to go ahead and use the fabric glue to put this down. Okay, that's the very center. You have a pocket up here, a pocket over here, pocket here, pocket here, pocket here, pocket here. This was one of my flip up pocket pages. I just didn't, if that had been purple flowers on the lilies, I would have left it. But because it was peach, I went ahead and redid those. Okay. Okay, so let's see. We need 3 fabric tabs. Okay, so okay, I'm going to go with this piece. Okay. This just helps you find things in the journal. Got those. Do I have before I cut any more off, do I have this little piece. Okay. Okay, I'll go with this. You can have more than 3. Okay, line this up. There's that one. And line this up. Okay, so adding 3 fabric tabs, and so I think I'm going to go with let's see, that one. One, two. So if I go with where the these pages are, where our lined pages for the listing is, so one there, one there, one there, one there. Okay, that's what I'm going to do. Okay, so I'm going to come up here. I'm going to line them up. I'm doing 4. You only have to do 3. I'm going to start with this one. Okay. Right now I'm going to let them hang out, but they're not going to stay hanging out. Okay, so with a little bit of overlap, This will be number 2. So like if you were using this to take notes for something, this would give you 4 places to take notes. Like if you were taking this or making one to take with you to a conference or something, yeah, that's definitely something that you could do. Okay, we're going to come down here. Okay. Now this one, we're going to start at the bottom and go up. Okay, it's the lavender. Okay, so yes, that's simple. And then I'm going to pull those back around so they're not so far out. And okay, so this one, this first one, go ahead and then if you add glue also to where the tab is, it will have, it'll harden like a tab. Okay, there we go. Whoop. Make sure it's on the front piece. And I know that each one had two lined papers, so see, I'm putting a little bit on the piece. If you want it to stick out further, you can go ahead and make it so it sticks out further. So fabric tabs. Again, this is our mini challenge in the challenge, so we are not doing the decorate it with 3 things in a Dear Julie digital this time. So that we save that for usually, unless we're doing a small project that just needs to have all that. But nope. So, but this is something you could make and have for if you're, you know, for the hostess of holiday things or things that you're going to, or as a birthday gift. And so, yeah, I have these so far. Okay, so fabric tabs done. Okay, 2 scrappy notebooks. We've got this size, and I think I'm going to turn them so that you get a variety of pages. Okay, so remember that this went like this, so now it goes like that. Okay. Now, so you could, because we need to use another envelope, but I'm not going to use it for that. And I still need to use my Dear Julie digitals, but we're going to, the page. Okay, so this is going to give me that part for 2. And okay. Because of the colors of this, I definitely want to use it. Okay. That will work. Matches my cover. So all I need to do is do my the 4 photo things, I think. And okay, so this will go in here. And yes, it is this simple. You're using up those scrap pieces that you cut off, and then you can either leave the mess or you can cut it. Okay, so that gives me a scrappy notebook that can come in and go in a pocket. Okay, so that can go in that pocket. And then I have this one. Okay, I'm going to put this one in. So another way of doing it is having it so we'll do it this way. Okay, you can have it so that you open it and you have that. Okay, this might be I might have to cut it down. Yeah, I need to cut it down. It's okay. Okay, so that can go in there. So there's my 2 scrappy notes. Boom, shaka, bolaka. Scrappy notes. 2. There we go. And so I need to make my 4 photo embellishment. And I need to use this up. So I will do a separate video of those. But you can see I've got a list journal, and you just put some little thing in here. Just grab from what you got. I got that, and I have that. Okay. I'll be able to, you can make things to go in these pockets, or you can leave them empty and they can fill them. Okay, so here's my envelope flip. I do need to use another envelope in here. And it can be, it can be as simple as putting it into a pocket. This might not fit in here either. Well, it will. Okay. So, yeah. So I will be adding that. Okay. So you can make this very eclectic using scraps and things. Oh, look at it, could go right in there. You probably saw that my envelope did not fit, so we're gonna make our envelope smaller. So this right here was the folded over piece bottom of my envelope, And I am going to go ahead and, let's see. I'm going to go ahead and I need it to be this size. Okay. So if you have an envelope and it's too big, maybe you want to do this. Okay. So I'm going to go ahead and take and cut this at an angle, cut this at an angle, and then I am going to either cut or rip this part off. Okay. I actually want this to be smaller than the other side, so I'm going to separate it and come in and cut along that edge. Okay. I wish I knew where my Teresa Collins scissors went. Okay, I'm going to try cutting at this direction. I want to cut on the inside of that fold. Okay. And then go ahead and fold it back over like we had it before. Okay. And I'm going to want this piece inside. And so I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to add you can go ahead and make it all the way, but I'm going to you can add this to the outside or to the inside. Oh, I guess I'm adding it to the outside. I don't like that, but that's okay. Okay, I'm just going to go ahead. I'm going to wish I had put it on the inside, but that's okay. Okay, there we go. And we have that. I can go ahead and add this to the outside because it's bothering me. So that is a scrap that I had from the little calendar that I used. So we're going to do our 4 photo embellishments, and I'm going to add my stickers, and then we'll go over the list and make sure we have done all the things. I think we're pretty good. I've got to do the embellishment from the embellishment page from the Dear Julie Julie Digital also. So, okay, but there we go. We cut down the envelope that I wanted to add into the tuck. If you remember, there's a little tuck, and I wanted to add the envelope into the tuck. Okay, so that works out, and dun, da, da, da. So my 3 envelopes are in there. And so next we're going to go ahead, and this can be as simple as, well, one thing you can do is, for this one, I'm going to go ahead and cut it like that. Okay, and I just need 4. There's 2. So this is, you can use actual photographs, a book with photographs, or magazine. Okay, so the idea that I wanted to show you is having different types of things and textures can really make a difference and make it so that you can put something together pretty quickly. Okay, so we're going to go with this. Okay. And that one. So they all have okay, I actually have 5. Okay. Now, I mean, you can do whatever you want to do. Okay, I have the stickers. Remember, I need to use up my stickers. And I wanted to use these. I think these pots down here would look cute on these. So I'm going to go ahead and cut around them because they were not, it's one big sticker on here. Okay. Okay, so that gives me a little pot. And let's go ahead and so sometimes things need a little. Okay. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and put this on here. There's the other glue. I was like, I don't see my glue, so I just grabbed this. Okay. Go ahead and put this on. And then I'm going to put this on top of it. Okay. So that gives me a little embellishment to add. I have a tea goodie here. It says, if you truly love nature, you will find beauty everywhere. And that can be our piece that comes off the edge. I'm like, didn't we have a little, well, here, we've got a piece of vellum that can go behind this. Okay, so that vellum, and then this, like this, and then we can use our stapler and staple that on there. I'm going to also glue it because okay, so that gives me 2. Okay, I have this one. I think we'll do another pot. But this time I'm going to go ahead and I think these are really cute. They were already in my stash. Okay. Oh, it's kind of just like this. Yummy. I like the 29. Okay, let's see what we've got. These are menu boards. Oh, this one. Yeah, we can do this one. Okay, and then these could be little tags. You can have them be little pockets. Oh, I think I like that one coming down off the bottom. Using up our vellum. Okay. Down off the bottom. Okay, like that. Like there's that. There's this one. Of course, you can always use some of my favorite thing to use in a journal these days for embellishing is the joint tape from Lowe's, and it's listed below in most of my videos. I've had a couple people, yeah, you guys hear me say this all. Had a couple people try and get it from Amazon and not able to get, it was not the same. So just FYI. Oh, I just looked at my clock and panicked, forgetting that, you know, we have new time. New time. Why am I struggling so hard to get this undone? If I was a drywaller, this would drive me crazy, right? There we go. Okay. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, we've got 4. And then I want to go and use so do I want to use Cherish on the cover, or look at this, Wonderful. Wonderful. I love it. Wonderful. It's just wonderful. Okay. Got this. If you do this, you could put your name on it, huh? If I do that, put your name on it. Okay. I come back here. This says time to garden. And we have the adorable boot with the ladybug. So stickers are a way to add color and dimension and all the things fast. So and stickers stick to vellum. Okay, so that is fun. Now you could, okay, so let's see, we've got, these are the 4 that we made. Now this could go here and become a pocket. I like that, kind of. Okay, if I go up a little like that. Okay, so we're adding in our 4 photo embellishments. Okay, so there's that. Oh my goodness. So list journals are one of my favorite things to do, and you can even make them simpler than this one was. The thing was wanting to go over the variety of, okay, if I go up like this, okay, and now I have a pocket, and that can go in there, and, or this could go in there. Or this could go in this, oh, look at this. It can go there, and okay. There we go. I love it. Okay, so there's that one. This could go on and be a flap. Okay, so a little flap. I kind of like that idea. Of course, it could be a pocket. I like that. What do you guys think? I think I like that as a pocket. Okay. So you have your embellishments, and then you need to put them in. Okay. Now, I'm thinking, I don't know if this will work. Okay, that'll stick out the top. So I don't think I want to do that, where it's going to stick out the top. This could just be here and be pretty. It could go here. Yeah, let's put that there, being held by the okay. So this can go in a pocket. How about in the center where we had tried to put? Okay, so that can go like that. And then we have one more sticker, Cherish. Okay, and then you've got this that you could use also. I don't think we get to use these again. One of these days, I'm going to get to use that set of stickers. One of these days, but not today. Okay, I still need to do this. And then we're going to use some butterflies to get us to the having used basically a full page. Okay, so we're going to come up and I think we'll use this one on the cover. And it will flap a little, okay? And then okay, we'll use this one here. That's a good choice because of the yellow over here, okay? Speaking of that, I like the little ones. Oh, that would have been cute down here, but that looks really cool like that. Okay, now one of the things I like to do is put them right in the middle of the page, but I don't want it to be a graph page. Okay, put one there. You can see that. We'll go back this way. Put you there. Okay, kind of like close to the tab. Okay. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and cut out the embellishment sheet real quick, and I'll be right back. Okay, all cut out. And so I'm going to go ahead and turn this into two pieces. It is a library pocket. I think it's really pretty. So this ends up, it can either be a pocket from the top or from the bottom. I'm going to go ahead, fold this, okay? And then, of course, fold this bottom piece up. Okay. And I'm going to put this here, and I'm going to put it inside there. So what are we doing? I'm making embellishments from a Dear Julie Julie embellishment page. It can be any page. It could be a Friday freebie, you know, whatever you want. If you have a half of one page and a half of another page in your stash, you can do that. Remember, you can use ink to change the colors if the colors aren't right for what you want to do. Okay, there we go. So I have a library pocket, and I have a library card, and you know what? It is small enough that I can go ahead and put glue along this edge and make it an actual pocket. Okay, and then I have this. I'm going to go ahead, just cut straight across, and I'll use my corner rounder and make a tab. If I can get it in there. Okay, I'm going to put glue across the front of it. And that's like half the page. Half the page right there. Okay. Now, if you had like more of these, you could go ahead and put them on it like this. Okay. I need to add staples to my stapler. You know, because that's what happens when you're trying to hurry. I hope you guys do this. I like to have things so that when somebody maybe comes to visit that kind of unexpectedly, or because I like to have a gift, and also for like a hostess gift. There you go. Okay, so with this, you can go ahead, pull it out, and write notes on it, and there you go. I love that. That was simple, and it is done. Okay, so this can go here, and that could go right in there. And it just needs a little something. And I have from my menu board pieces over here, I have a label. Okay, so that can go ahead and go like that. I'm wondering. Yeah, I think we can use this butterfly. Either there or over here. Or up here. I think we'll use them up there. Oh, it was stuck to my finger. Okay, so there. So these are some of the Dollar Tree butterflies. Okay, we've got this little Flinch card. We have this. Okay, so this was the other side of you could stack it. For some reason, this isn't straight. Oh, nope. I was going to say I could put it in and put it like this, but that won't work there. Oh, look at, if we go this way, see, and then you can write on the back. Yeah, that's what we'll do. We'll go ahead, put this in. Now this is from the piece in the front. That gives us a little tab. And I mean, if you want to just put pieces in, you know, you can. I did not say that they need to have so many things happening on them or anything this time. So that's kind of cool because there's a butterfly there. So if we put a butterfly here, okay, and then we have one more piece. That could go there, or I can cut that down so it'll fit in there. So I'm going to put some round the corners. And this one, because it's copy paper, it didn't want around, but there we go. And then this can go right in here. Okay, because I did make this little pocket. And I think that's my last piece of my ephemera that I needed to use. There we go. Like, why isn't it not going in? Okay, there we go. Okay, so that's sticking out more than what I want. I'm going to go ahead and sometimes it's hard because of the tape. I don't know. There we go. It's in there. And then we have one butterfly left that we can add right up there, or we can put it down here. I think we'll add it. Usually I would put it down here because wanting to keep the collage all together. But there you go. Okay, so I checked my list. Check my list twice. Okay, so I used my 4 sheets, including the 1 sheet of embellishments, my photo and book page. I used fabric, 3 envelopes. I used sticker sheets, and I used a poem or verse, my 5 specialty pages, my 6 lined graph or plain papers. My cover, I will be binding it with thread, okay, so 5-hole pamphlet stitch. Fabric flip scrappy note, fabric pocket, fabric mini pocket, 3 fabric tabs, flip up pocket page, 4 photo embellishments are done, 1 poem or word panel on a page done, 2 scrappy notebooks from scraps, flap up envelope page done, tuck done, envelope flip out done, and I did use at least 6 lined or graph or plain pages in the journal. That's what makes it a list journal. Okay, so we'll go ahead and I'm going to go ahead and flip through it for you right now. And so remember, I used the Ideals cover, and I've added some stickers. I might go ahead and glue these down as well. But wonderful. That was one of my dad's words. I love it. Okay, so we've got our little mini pocket here. Added this. You could put your name here. Could add a pocket here. But this was my word panel. Added stickers. And I have a pocket that I'm going to go through and glue pockets. I did not do that. So this one, this is another scrappy notebook. Okay. So that counts, scrappy notebook. And that was made out of the embellishment page. Okay, I've got some vellum, Dear Julie Julie Digital, and from the embellishment page, we've got this. Okay, got a little ledger. We've got a place here that can be a like a clipboard, so something can just go right in there, just like that. Okay, and then you got a flip out envelope. You've got places to write. You've got your fabric tabs. I made 4, you only need 3. Got this here, got our flip up envelope, another sticker, graph paper, lined paper, another fabric tab. Here's my flip up scrappy note, and I did a waterfall. Okay, I added a paper clip. This is one of my photo embellishments, and another Dear Julie Julie digital page. Some children's lined art paper. We've got, this is from the embellishment page. There's a photo page and a page that I had, and this is my flip up page. You've got a scrappy notebook here. You've got one of our photo embellishments. If you truly love nature, you will find beauty everywhere. Vincent van Gogh. Okay. Stickers, and then we've got the little one. I'm not going to pull it out, but got that little one there too. Got another pocket here, more of that art paper. And my papers are in here in 2s. Sometimes I do them in 3s, and sometimes I do them in 4s. Here's my 3rd envelope. Remember, it was too big, and so I went ahead and broke it down and made it smaller. But you know, if you had something that you were wanting to save, you could save it there in your envelope. Got the sticker right in the middle, another fabric tab, graph paper. This is the flip up envelope, and another one of the photo embellishments, and I made that one a pocket. Remember, I did line the envelope. We have another sticker, and these are both Dear Julie Julie digitals. This paper, this is a digital printed on some paper that I had in my stash. And another fabric tab. Bullet journaling paper, Thomas guide that had some lavender, a little ledger. We have a true flip-flop here. So you see it literally flips and flops. Okay. So go. There we go. Flip-flop. And you can put a pocket or something there, but you can write on all those pages. Or another, well, this is photo page, and we've made it into a build-a-pocket here. There's another one of our photo page embellishments. And this was the piece that was left over from our cover. That would make a great bookmark. And then I've got this, the wrapping paper page, this flip-up pocket page, and another, this is my fabric pocket, and this is another way of making a scrappy notebook. Okay, so making it like a card, and you open it up and your scrappy notebook is on the inside. So there you go. Fabric pocket, scrappy note. I did all the things. All I got to do is bind it and make a closure, and it will be finished. And so, yeah, let me know what you think. And I cannot wait to see yours. And again, it won't take you as long as it takes me, because I'm having to do the explanation and everything. So just enjoy it and have a nice gift done and ready for you know, if you go to something and they're giving prizes away, you can go ahead and donate it as a prize. So don't forget that. As some of you I know are you have some journals and it's like, what am I going to do with all these? That is something that you can do. You can donate them for raffles, for different things. And that would be, that's something I do, especially with the little ones, the little things that I make. So there you go. Isn't it wonderful? Find something to celebrate every day. Have an amazing day. I hope you enjoy your mini challenge in the challenge. And I think we got it done in under 3 hours. And that includes me doing all, with the extra talking and all of that. So have an amazing day. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye. Bye-bye.